Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jan and we are in sunny Bulgaria in Snadanski. Well, don't be scared. I just had a shower and it's started to dry out and I had a haircut. Today I want to show you guys an apartment which we were renting here in Snadanski, and it's a kind of typical Bulgarian style, and I think you would really like to know and see what it looks like because quite a lot of apartments in this area at least looks just like this one, and maybe if you are interested to rent or looking for rent, it also might be useful for you. So I want to start with first, you can see guys, we are right in the center. Behind me is Macedonia Street, which is a pedestrian street where you have all restaurants, cafes, shops, and the park is right on the left. It's right in the corner, straight where it starts. So that's why it's perfect area, and we picked this apartment is because of the location, and also of course because my mom, you know, she has problems with walking problems, and we were looking for something on a flat surface, and Snadanski is very hilly, and they have only one street, Macedonia, which is straight, and only just a little bit down there few streets are also straight, but there are not that many properties available for rent down there. We were looking, and it's really hard to find something. You see, when I'm standing here, it's a little bit uphill, and up there already it's very hilly, and you have more choices and really nice accommodations with good Euro design. This one doesn't have Euro design, like I'm saying. I think this is like more typical, represents Bulgarian type of the flats, and but it's very nice and bright, airy and clean. Of course, I'm going to show you guys now. So once again, you can see guys all of those trees. It's alley of diplomats, it's called, and on the left straight is our park. So and there's already cafes and everything, so it's really close. All the noise and buzz stays there, so it's not getting to here, just slide. You can hear a little bit music sometimes, but pretty much it's very quiet compared to if you are right at the front, right? So you can see guys, this is a typical Bulgarian style of houses. You like have one style, another style, they all like stuck to each other, and they belong to different people, and they all look different, right? And about the same, but different. And so this is our house where we are renting, so that all of this part belongs to one owner. Well, as far as I understand and I believe. So his office is down here. He has a garage. Unfortunately, we couldn't use it because he has his own car, and our flat is on what you call it, it's the first floor, because, well, let's say he has a ground floor and is a basement, and we have the next floor. So he has really nice ones with the balconies up there, and I think he's right on the top. He has a really beautiful views out there. You can see the next is a different already house, and they actually have dentists out there and some studios for rent. I'm not sure what the prices would be, but it's not, I don't think they're very expensive to rent. So we were renting for a long term because my parents were living here for a year and a half. So you see guys, you go up and it's very hilly, so but you have very beautiful views if you like staying in some of those apartments. So this is our place, and we're gonna enter. I already opened it, so guys, you see we have a hall, and that's what we liked. It's very nice because it's only one owner, right? So you don't have anybody else around you, and it's very safe. I'm gonna lock it away because it's evening. It's doesn't have a lift. That's how they do in smaller houses like this. You don't usually, you know, the style of Bulgarians traditions is that they build first floor for the parents, and then they get children, they build second floor. So they actually don't finish the very often. You will find out, like for example, I don't know if you can see, we will have a look in a window in the kitchen. They have, sometimes you will see they don't have finished roofs. They have roofs, but the floor, last floor, wouldn't be finished because they might continue building it, you know. And there's also some other reasons, like I think they're not paying tax if they haven't finished the building, but they still can use like water and electricity in it. So they have their own purpose of not finishing the last floor. So you can see it's really nice in here, very clean. So that's our apartment. So and it's quite big. I think it's about 100 square meters. It meets us with a very nice and big hall, and walking in, so I'm going to just put my keys in and take my shoes off because it's all clean. I have prepared it before we leave because we're leaving tomorrow, so you see it's like all sparkling sparkling clean. I hoovered it, cleaned it, so really tired, and then I had shower, saw my hair. So yeah, you can see they have carpets. That's quite popular. Also, it's kind of like some similarity to Russia, but not exactly. A lot of you asking, is it the same? No, guys, it's not the same. Bulgaria and Russia different, very different. And like you see, we don't have in Russia. You build in one floor on top of another floor on top of another floor. We don't do it like this. So I mean, like in process, you either build it in one go or just leave it as it is, as a one floor house or something. So you plan it straight away. So that's the little storage area here. You see, actually the owner has everything here. You have hoover and ironing board and buckets to wash the floors, and the more carpets. We took them away because they are not very nice. They're getting old and falling apart a little bit, so, and we just took them away. So in here we have straight away walking into the bathroom, a shower. So there is a boiler, and here is the shower, which is together with the toilet. So guys, that's the typical Bulgarian style. I only saw that in Bulgaria, where they have shower and toilet quite together like this, and they do not have protection. You see, it's like when you have shower, it's all full of water, so you really need to wipe it all the time. So if someone wants to go afterwards and in the toilet, they might end up in a very wet floor, so that's why you need to clean after yourself. This is very inconvenient. I have no idea why they build it like this. Maybe because it's very cheap. They just make one hole in here and that's it. They don't care. See, it's like would be nicer to just like have a little bit of, you know, some like shower cubicle or something, but no, this is like very typical. We were staying in Sofia, the same, some other places, all the same. I would think that in the new buildings now, maybe they're building, and we were staying also in the modern apartments, and they already have cubicles, but that's the usual style in Bulgaria, showers without a shower. So that's very different to Russia. In Russia we don't build like this. Well, you would say in the old style, actually in Russia you would have shower outside, but it's in the villages really. So we have a sink, mirror. Yeah, okay guys, so there is a heater up there, so it's really nice to have a heating when it's cold. And another downside, so you see, one minus, I would say, it's the shower. They have it like that, and another one, there is no central heating, guys. As you can see, I presume they have a little pipes in the walls like that, and maybe it's connected. You can put radiators, but they're also saving the money because they're saying there is no reason to do it like in the area like this. We're in southwest, even though they have snow from time to time, they believe that it's only cold for 1-2 months and they can survive without the heating. Well, for us it didn't work well. We were cold for a bit more months, and we spent a lot of money on electricity. I will tell you in a minute. So just want to show you that we prepared the bags. So and just that's like a little area. So you see, we have one bedroom and we have another bedroom, and this is kitchen and dining room. So we're going in here, and you can see there's a lot of furniture. Like when we were looking for flats, not many of them would have lots of furniture. This is also bed. Sofa bed, you can open it, it's huge. We never use it though as a bed, so it just like this. But there is also table, which was useful to use with computers because there are 2 tables here, and also my bags prepared and waiting. So you see, guys, they're using air conditioners for cooling and for heating, but they are, well, these are very old, and I know that I was told there are some new and modern ones. They are more economical. Well, we had 1 month bill was 500 lev, which is 250 euros for a month, guys, because we had heaters. and we didn't use air conditioners that much because they're very noisy. Also at night you just can't sleep, they're too noisy. There are in every room here, but we were using convectors, and they were very expensive. So actually the light bills here in summer, you see I have closed windows right now because we had I had air conditioner on, and so our bills was usually between 70 lev and 500 was the maximum. So 35 euros on the it would be autumn and spring in a nice cooling warm months when we didn't have to turn on air conditioner or heater. But average bill was around 50 euros, guys, about 50 100 euros. So that would be average with heatings and everything else. And the worst month was 250 euros. So can you imagine, we are renting this flat, we were renting for 200 euros, and then you have a bill, electrical bill, 250 on top. That's a lot. Well, pretty much also because you have stove, which is electrical, and of course the kettle and the washing machine. So yes, it's kind of a little bit expensive. I think that's the most expensive in Bulgaria because water is very cheap. We were paying 15 lev, but we just agreed with the owner 15 lev, but I was told it was too much. It's much lower really. So but that's how we were paying. So we were pretty much paying for 15 lev is about 750 euros. That was our monthly water. So that's pretty much it, guys. And yeah, so TV, a little bit old TV. We had our plasma TV we gave away to our friends. Also the heaters we gave away. And so just showing you, this is very typical also wood. I've seen a lot of oh, mosquito. Yes, they actually don't have many mosquitoes, but this year lots of them, and they're just eating us, biting, and we were bitten so much, and it's so itchy. And yeah, they don't have nets on the windows. That's another downside. But I don't know why, to be honest, guys, because they don't have many mosquitoes, but this year lots. So I would really have nets if I would have my own flat here. So yeah, that's what I was showing you a little bit more. You see, we have table, dining, little table. It's actually opens and gets quite big. And so yes, so that's looks like very common wood they use in a lot of properties I see, not only in this area and the other areas too. I don't know what type of wood it is, but I have to say it's real wood. You know, guys, if you're in America, very often right now you can buy cheap furniture, but not real wood. But the other one, you know, like when they press it and make it, I don't know, I don't remember what you call it, but it's not very good, not very, I don't think lasts long. And so this is the real one, but I think that's the cheapest actually you can get here. But I think it's ecological, I would say, I think so. So yeah, that's very, very common in Bulgarian flats. So it's like I'm saying, you can see it's not Euro design, but it's just, I think, very traditional and very common Bulgarian style of how to do, like painting the walls. You have pictures, you have carpets on the floor. They don't put carpets on the walls, but I think in the old days they might have, because it's so cold. But now I think they're just trying to make it a little bit more modern. So there are no carpets on the walls, but on the floor. So, and here is a little bit of the view, guys, for you. You see, that's why I switched off the aircon, so you can see this is where I was just standing a minute ago. So you see, that's another example of the house. They had this house before, and then they started to build next to it another one. So maybe children or grandchildren wanted another house. And this is what I was telling you. You see the top, the roof, they have nothing there. It's not finished. Yeah, that's what I said, because I think they have, it's not like registered, and then you don't pay tax or something, it's cheaper. And also on the other hand, if they want to build another floor, they probably would just like, they can continue building it or they finish it or something else. So it's very common to see unfinished top floor. So yeah, that's a little bit of the view. I'm sure upstairs much better and much prettier view. Okay, but yeah, we're going now to the next room. I'm going to show you bedrooms. So we have one bedroom, and that's where my parents were staying. So, and Also you have a little bit of things around here. We have wardrobe. It's not enough wardrobes, to be honest. We like lots of furniture in here, but wardrobes are not big. You see, it's a very tiny one, so it's like my parents had lots of clothes and I had nowhere to put it, to be honest. And then we were coming, we have our clothes, also not much space to put it, so I would have really I suggested actually to the owner to have a little bit more wardrobes, but he was like, well, you know, what can I say? So it's another thing to put your clothes on. Here is a little bit better, well, kind of view, would say. It's a little garden, and that's where they're growing. Again, I've forgotten, but in Bulgarian now I know it's makinia. Those I showed you when we were walking in the other place, right? On the street they had it. And this year it's a lot. Last year my parents were saying it was only 1 or 2 on the bush, but now it's full. Mama, I'm going to be very upset because she likes it. She likes it a lot, and she's not going to be happy to know there's so many, and she missed it all. She missed it all. So you see, there's another like very typical Bulgarian house out there, very old style. Yeah. So this one is also like this kind of type, but they see they're protecting it with it's yellow color, so it's they warmed it, so they put some more stuff on top of it to make it warm, because like I'm saying, there is no heating. It's not very pleasant when it gets cold, even though it's only a few months, but you get molds very easily, very fast. So you need to open the doors and windows and air it, and it's getting cold. So that's the room where we were staying with my husband when we were visiting my parents. It's a really nice and big bed, and also chair. And you see, that's the wardrobe. That's what I'm saying. You see, guys, not very big wardrobe. So I would prefer, instead of too many chairs, to have a bit more wardrobes personally. And also you see the air conditioner. Like I'm saying, it's a little bit noisy one, and that's what we bought. We live in it, so it's very useful was, but not very strong. You can't put like very heavy clothes in it, unfortunately, so it's not very stable. Some dressing table here, so you can see nice and big room also, and the balcony. So we have an entrance to the balcony. We've actually exit to the little garden, which we were allowed to use, but we never did, because, you know, my parents would never grow anything on it. I wouldn't grow anything, so they said we could use the like this area, and they said if you want to grow anything you can do, because they grow their stuff behind the little fence. They have something out there in the cover, so I don't know what they grow there, but yeah, you see, it's like nice and calming. And I wish it would be more views of the mountains, of course, but that's the, you see, one of the houses on the other side. That's what I was telling you guys. This one is, well, it's a lady. They don't want to make you not comfortable, so they usually, that's like this, and then they just put some protection, and then they would look like that. So yeah, so on this side, usually in the yachts they don't do it. You can see all the other houses also. If you go on, it's Macedonia Street out there, you will see they have better looking on the facades, but insides are not as good. It's not as well done as the outsides, the facades. Okay, so the back. So yeah, that's our balcony. And we have dentists on the other side. You see in the window out there, and they can be sometimes quite noisy, because it's, the windows are all open now, and then they talk and answer the phones. So if you're not early bird, that could be a bit annoying, because we don't really like to get up at 9 sometimes when we go to bed 2 o'clock in the morning, and then at 9 or 8 o'clock they are starting to take calls and preparing the place. Yeah, they're waking us up, so they're like alarms for us. Okay guys, so that's it for now. I hope you liked the video a little bit. I showed you a traditional Bulgarian apartment, and now you know what it looks like. And also, yeah, like the curtains, so you can see it's like very also traditional, so they put curtains. Yeah, and if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. There will be more videos, of course. I hope you're going to like it. If you are interested actually to rent this apartment, you can write me in private and I can pass your details to the owner. I don't know if he wants to rent it again or what is he going to do. I think he would want to rent it, of course. He did it through the actually agent, estate agent, and well, I can pass your details and then you see if you agree on anything or not. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I see you next time. Bye everyone.